Hi, are you someone who thinks that you have to exercise in order to earn a pizza? Or are you someone who had a pizza last night, woke up in the morning, and now you think you have to exercise in order to burn those calories off? If you're one of those, then this video is for you. In this video, I am going to cover what is right or wrong with this kind of thinking. Hi, I'm Ruma. I'm a certified fitness trainer. I'm a certified fitness nutritionist, and I am a women's fitness specialist from International Sports and Sciences Academy, USA, and National Academy of Sports Medicine's USA. Just recently, I was awarded the Time She Unlimited Rising Star Award by the Times of India Group for my work in the area of health and fitness, and I'm going to be a host for this video. Now, very commonly people have this idea that if they have consumed an unhealthy food, they have to go and exercise to burn off those calories. Or very commonly people think that if I have to consume a junk food, I need to exercise so I can earn that junk food. It's a very, very common way of thinking. However, this thinking is wrong at two levels. One is the logical or the scientific level, and another is the psychological level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this up for you, and I'll also be telling you at the end how you should reprogram yourself to have a healthy mindset. I'll begin with the scientific, what's wrong with it scientifically and logically. And for the purpose of this video, I'm going to assume that you are thinking of burning off the calories of pizza because you do not want to let your weight go out of control. So that is what my assumption will be for this video. All right, so let's get started. Now, scientifically or logically, if you think a slice of pizza approximately will be somewhere between 200 to 300 calories, somewhere. It could be more, it could be less, it could be more, depending upon the crust, the ingredients that has gone in the preparation of the pizza, depending upon the size of the slice. But for the purpose of this discussion, I'm just giving you a very broad approximation. So consider a slice of pizza to be somewhere around a 200 to a 300 calories. Now, to give you another approximation, that an average person at an average speed burns, if you go for a run, and if you run for 30 minutes, on the average, it burns about 250 calories. All right. So now, usually when you have a pizza, most of the time we do not limit ourselves to one, and uh, and and pizza does not go just by itself. There will be accompaniments as well. So if you go overboard on your pizza party, then you could see yourself running for hours because you will be able to burn your one slice of pizza with only 30 minutes of running. So if you have gone overboard, then you can see yourself running for many, many hours. Now, here's the other thing. The other thing is that long duration, long distance running damages muscle. Uh, it damages muscle, right? And you would have seen the physique of a marathon runner. They are very lean because they have lesser muscle mass. And when the muscle mass is less, the metabolism is slower. When the metabolism is slower, you will burn lesser calories at rest. So you see where things are going wrong, right? Now that's the calorie level calculation. The second thing in the scientific and with the scientific and logical reasoning is when we hit middle age, it is not just a calorie in, calorie out kind of a equation. It doesn't work like that anymore once we have reached middle age. Now, the the reason why just calorie is not enough to be considered is because it does not take into account the harmful impact a slice of pizza has on our health and the kind of imbalance it creates in our hormones. The, the, to the minimum, the hormones that are getting impacted by consumption of pizza or any junk items or any unhealthy food are insulin, glucagon, leptin, estrogen to the minimum. I've just broadly covered few. Cortisol, I've just broadly covered few. But there are a lot other physiological processes that get impacted by eating of unhealthy food. So it is not just a calorie in, calorie out kind of a calculation. I intake 200 calories of 200 unhealthy calories, and I go burn off 200 calories by exercising. It doesn't match. You may burn off the calories, but the impact that it has left on your body cannot be undone, right? So the next one I'm going to cover is the psychological impact of this kind of thinking. And before I move on to that section, which is going to be a very interesting section, I just want to take a few seconds to talk about a course that we have launched, a brand new course that we have launched from Navita, and we are extremely proud about that. And that course is called the Women's Health Mastery Course. It is meant for middle-aged women to enhance their vitality and reclaim their youth with the 6-step success formula. We start with assessment, move on to goal setting. Then we learn deeply about the 3 major concepts on boosting our metabolism, balancing our hormones, and keeping our weight under check. The 4th thing that we cover is how to build a plan. I teach women how to build a plan and how to implement the plan. The 5th thing that we cover are the necessary skills that are needed to be successful in a health and fitness journey. Skills like assertiveness, skills like delegation. Using which women can influence others and build a support system to take care of their own health and fitness without feeling guilty. And the number 6 that I cover is how to keep yourself accountable and track your progress. Now, this course comes powerfully bundled with 5 more courses, and I call it the Vitality Bundle. And these 5 courses are nutrition to balance hormone, exercises to boost metabolism, portion control formula, the waste reduction formula, and the number 5 is weekly group coaching calls. So it is a powerfully bundled program to help women in their middle age reclaim their youth and vitality and live a fulfilling life. So that's about the program. And now moving on to the rest of the video. So the 3rd element that I want to cover is the psychological impact of this kind of thinking. Now, the moment we say that I will burn off a slice of pizza with running, what it indicates really is the pattern that's forming in our mind is that exercise is punishment, and a junk food or an unhealthy food is the reward. Now, there is also a concept called cheat meal. Now, this adds another ingredient in the entire thing of reward and punishment. So you reward yourself with pizza. You end up feeling guilty about it by calling it a cheat meal. And then and since you're feeling guilty about it, you need to punish yourself. So you go punish yourself by running. You see how flawed the entire thinking pattern is? Food is essential for our body. Exercise is essential for our body. And yet we are bucketizing them with reward and punishment. And also bring in a feeling of guilt when we indulge ourselves in a slice of pizza. So when we have this kind of a pattern in our mind where we associate eating unhealthy with a reward and doing something healthy like exercising as a punishment, our long-term health, the mindset for the long-term health is not set. And you will see that if you have this kind of a conditioning, you will often end up making the wrong kind of decisions for your health and your fitness. Okay, so then what's the way out? The way out is 1, exercising is unconditional. Set up a regular habit of exercising. 30 to 50 minutes per day, 6 days a week with 1 day of rest. This should be a regular exercise. This should be a regular habit that you should develop for a healthy living. All right. The second is develop healthy relationship with food. It's completely okay to indulge in pizza, in laddus, in a beer once in a while. But the moment you do it more frequently, it will have a negative impact on your health. So start building healthy relationship with food. What it means is eat healthy 90% of the time, and another 10% of the time, go indulge yourself and feel happy about it. There is no question of feeling guilty about having a slice of pizza when you have been eating healthy 90% of the time. You should just enjoy and feel fulfilled with the taste of pizza that goes in your mouth, right? So 90% eat good, eat healthy. Another 10% go indulge and feel happy about it. Bottom line is treat your body as a temple. Allow only the right things to happen to your body. Treat it well, and it will treat you well back. Stay fit, stay healthy, stay happy. And if you like this video, do not forget to share and subscribe to our channel. Until next time.